Yes.
All right. The big news of the day, of course, is that the Brooklyn Nets, already stacked with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, have added James Harden via trade. And Rob Parker, as he's apt to do, has taken this. You haven't even heard the real stuff yet. But he has taken this as an opportunity to try to speak against LeBron James, King James. He's tried to dethrone King James. He's already come out in the first hour and said that the Lakers will not win a championship this year. And I assume, are you saying that then LeBron's done winning championships?
Yes, if this team stays together and stays healthy, this will be it. And it's almost
right, but that ain't the half of it. I'm about to turn it over to Rob Parker, and you're going to be flabbergasted by what he says. I don't know if I use that right, but go ahead.
Is that the right word? No, I don't know.
Flabbergasted.
I think
he misremembers.
Yes, thank you, Roger Clemens. I think that LeBron James will once again. This will be a fitting end to his career. Because LeBron James, it'll be ironic. The irony of it is that LeBron James, with his empowerment and that he's going to take
player empowerment,
take things into his own hands and determine his future and try to win, even though he's only won 4 times in 17 years, which is a .235 hitter if he was in the big leagues. But that's another story. So
4 rings ain't bad. Though, Shaq only won 4.
But 17. But he's been there 10 times, Chris. It ain't that great.
I'm gonna check. It ain't that great. Shaq played.
No, but he's been there 10 times. Is my point. Okay, but anyway, that what he started, and it wasn't the Celtics with the super teams. It was with LeBron, because if you remember, the Celtics made trades to get Ray Allen, and they made a trade to get Kevin Garnett.
Right. And KG really didn't want to go there.
No, right.
People get that wrong. They act like, KG moved on.
No, he did not. He wanted to stay in Minnesota.
Yes. It took him a long time to be convinced to
finally go through with the trade. Exactly. But LeBron is the guy who started the super teams with the 3 guys, him, Bosh, Dwayne Wade.
He started player-generated super teams.
In Miami.
Right.
And my point is, it wound up costing him a couple championships with against Golden State, because KD took that formula and decided LeBron started MySpace, KD started Facebook when he went on to Golden State, and he won up LeBron. And then the LeBron fans who cry and whine and go, that ain't fair with KD. He went to a team that already won a championship. Anybody can do that. I don't count those championships. That's not fair. LeBron would have won. Bronny.
Yes, sir, brownies.
Yes, he would have had a couple more championships. But no, LeBron, you did that to yourself. And now it's coming around again. You were just feeling good. You just won your Mickey Mouse championship down in Orlando. You got AD. You're like, oh no, I'm going to run the table. I'm going to get the 6 championships like Mike. And even though I lost 6, I'm going to still try to say I'm the greatest guy who ever played. So now, here comes the juggernaut. Here comes another team in your way. I'm not even talking about the teams in the West. Here comes a team that's standing in your way that can derail you. And what is it? It's a super team built after your own model. It is wonderful. LeBron knows it. That's why LeBron tried to get Kawhi to join Anthony Davis. He knows how important it is to get 3 guys. Remember that? They had a slot, Chris. It looked like he was going. It didn't happen. LeBron wanted to have his super team, even with Anthony Davis, even with the Lakers. He still wanted a super team because he always wants to stack the deck. And now the deck is stacked against LeBron. LeBron and Anthony Davis, they know it tonight. They will not sleep well no matter where they're in bed tonight because they know that they've given up the NBA Finals championship, that there's a team more stacked than them that has a great chance to win. I'm picking the Nets. I already bet Michael Rappaport a pair of Jordans. I'm there.
I tell you what, if I win this Super Bowl bet with you, I'm going to bet you a pair of Jordans.
Nah, you got to bet it now because if you lose,
No,
if you lose, you owe me another pair.
I've bought you enough Jordans.
That's all right.
Actually,
cool.
there was a rumor that since I bought you some KDs for Christmas that I was good on this Jordan bet.
No. Who said that? Where'd you get that from?
I thought that's what I was hearing around the studio.
Alex, that ain't. We ain't heard that.
I ain't heard nothing since I've been back.
Rob Parker, stop it! Enough. Okay, your little narrative was cute. It was a nice little playoff of what happened with LeBron and Golden State, and it helps you rip the king and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, Rob Parker, it's hogwash. It's balderdash. You're hemming and hawing. You're trying to pull the flim flam. All of that madness you talking is foolishness. Because first of all, KD did not one-up LeBron. Because if KD one-upped LeBron, nobody would be talking about KD having figurative asterisks on his championships. Has Walt Frazier ever said about LeBron? Yeah, he's a great, but he's got that asterisk as far as I'm concerned. No,
I've heard players say it.
You heard it before.
They won't say it publicly because LeBron is still a powerful guy, and they don't say it, Chris. But I've talked to plenty of players who say,
but you're not gonna hear many players say it publicly about KD.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm talking about older players that have retired that don't care what these youngins think. None of them are questioning LeBron's rings. He's got mad respect when he won all those rings.
No, he doesn't.
KD's got respect.
That Miami down there, Chris, that was nothing special. He put together a dream team, won 2 championships.
He wouldn't have been able to get those MVP awards if people thought there was a problem. Did KD get any MVPs in Golden State?
No. But the regular season, that's one thing. LeBron should. He's a big, strong guy.
LeBron got it with stars. I mean, how many times it's hard to win an MVP when you have 2 other stars playing with you. You can't compare the respect LeBron gets from his championships to KD.
All I'm telling you
So that's number one. I'll give you that he did create Facebook. His move, because I've said this, in principle, they were very similar. They both went to stacked teams. LeBron still had to come together with chemistry. It hadn't won a championship yet. There was 2 players, joining one star. But KD's was much easier. It was a 73-team win team, had already won a championship, had 3 stars. You're just jumping in there. So they were similar in principle, but KD's was beyond that. You're right. He created Facebook. LeBron created MySpace. But here's the gist of the argument, Rob. You crazy. Brooklyn, I'm sorry. If I'm LeBron James and Anthony Davis, I'm not the least bit scared. Now, Brooklyn might win the East. But I'm sorry, they don't scare me if I'm the Lakers. Because this is a team game. And the Lakers play defense. It's both sides of the court, too. So this notion that LeBron, that history's repeated itself and that this is Golden State all over again. Nobody had concerns about how KD, Steph, and Clay were going to fit together. Nobody. But everybody got concerns about these 3. And it might work. They're madly talented. Individually, they might be more talented than the Golden State trio. But will it fit? That's a huge question. So, no. I reject your premise that LeBron James is falling victim to his own medicine again.
Can't wait. It'll be great. I already got a couple columns lined up, ready to go.
You better write those columns now as predictions. They're going to be wrong because you're not going to be able to write them in July.
You know what? When the Brooklyn wins the finals, I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna stand up. We'll be back in the studio by then. All right, maybe not. And I'm gonna sing the Hee Haw theme song.
Oh God,
Alex, you missed it. But I'm gonna sing the Hee Haw theme song.
Does Alex have that drop?
Oh,
I guess so.
No, I do not.
That's how Alex. That's how good I feel about this.
I believe you, Rob. I'm on board with you. I said last year when we made our predictions that they would win. That's before Harden was there, so I was just a year ahead.
How's that make you feel, Rob? A guy
glad.
that don't know nothing about sports.
We have a light mind, Rob.
So little about sports that he's got his own show. To that the theme is he don't know sports.
Rob, don't let him get in your head. We got this.
You already know. I already know Chris. You know. We know how Chris is. It's easy to always pick the front runner. Sometimes you got to step out there.
Oh, stop it. I picked the winner. All right? That's what I pick. You can get mad, but all I know is that I picked the last 2 Super Bowl champions. Your picks sometimes don't even make the playoffs. What do you think? Is LeBron in trouble because of this, or is LeBron just blowing hot, or is Rob blowing hot air?
All right, let's kick it off with Joe in Virginia. You're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Joe?
Why do you hate everybody that's great, Rob? Why?
What?
Why do you hate everybody that's great? There's no type
I like
of
the way Joe came
determination.
in.
There's no dedication. There's no type of desire to win. How is it that you think the guy that just ate his way out of Houston is going to win the championship? The only reason why you said this.
You ever
is
hear
the hopes
people
of
losing
you
weight?
joining Harden in the strip club and getting your jersey retired. That is the only reason.
I'm going to be the first sports writer to get my jersey retired at the strip club. All right, Joe, sorry.
I like the way Joe just came at
I
you
know,
like
Joe,
that.
no pleasantries. He just attacked me.
Right.
Kendall in Washington, D.C., you're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Kendall?
What's up, fellas? So I'll speak on the trade, and then I'll speak on why LeBron is a worry. So as far as the trade, I mean, you can't ever get mad at getting someone talented, but these GMs, they build a team and construct a team for a reason. I think just by throwing Harden into that team with his high usage rating, he can't do anything if he doesn't dribble. And he needs to dribble a lot. And Kyrie needs to dribble a lot. Neither one of those guys are going to sacrifice their game. So KD, he can play with anybody. So he'll sacrifice his game, but you can't play those two guys together. So they'll be able to overwhelm people in the regular season. They just got the talent too. But giving up LeVert, giving up Allen especially, and giving up that bench that you had with people who could come in, get buckets, and defend, I think it was a better constructed team than it is now.
Yeah, and what did it get them? That team was together. They went to the playoffs. What did it get them? With those players?
They didn't have KD. Yeah, they didn't have
No, that's not. I'm just talking about that's nice.
But that's
and
what
don't
he's
get me
talking
wrong.
about. He's talking about KD and Kyrie.
No, but
Right
I'm
now.
talking
I'm
about
Who were
right
5
now.
and 6, actually.
right. But I'm talking about the talent. When you have a chance to get a guy, I get it. The way the team was put together, I liked as well. It's hard to pass up on a player of that caliber when he's available, and you're only giving up for the most part. You gave up a couple players, but you have to give to get.
And
it's
ton
a part
of
of
picks.
it. Yeah. Well,
What he said, though, that made sense was he made sense, period. But Harden and Kyrie do use that dribble to get their rhythm. That's the difference with Steph and Klay. They can just catch it and bam, throw it up. Harden and Kyrie like that dribble to get that rhythm. So
Joel,
we'll see how it works.
Yep. Joel in Sacramento, you're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Joel?
What's happening? Hey, I don't understand how LeBron gets this pass, man. I don't understand how Chris, I don't know if it's an Ohio thing, but the way he messed up basketball,
Yes.
Rob
Tell
is
him.
right about that. He killed the competition in basketball forever.
Well, I wouldn't say that because this is competitive.
No, it ain't,
it.
Chris.
If you don't hold on, if you don't like players taking it into their own hands and moving on, and that, I can get that. Now, first of all, this isn't new. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did that.
No, but
he forced his way out of Milwaukee.
After the 2017 finals, when they lost to the Warriors, he had the nerve in a press conference to say he never joined the super team.
Do you remember that,
Chris? He is out of his mind.
I agree.
He's
That's just flat out wrong.
The greatest coward of all time.
Hold on. Here's the thing. The only time it was non-competitive was with Golden State. It was competitive when Miami was playing. They lost 2 of the 4. Boston gave them all they wanted. And now, Rob, it's you think Brooklyn's going to beat them.
I do.
So I'm saying it's you think the Clippers are going to beat the Lakers.
I do. But those are the only 3 teams. I'm talking about the league. It wasn't like that. The league had more competition. Chris,
Rob,
just hear me out.
In the 80s, 5 teams made the finals.
Hold on.
The whole decade.
Hold on. If this is about players doing whatever they want, we don't need a draft then. There's a reason a draft is in place, to try to distribute the talent to different teams. Would you admit that? Otherwise, we don't need a draft. Let players go wherever they want. And you know what? You'll have 10 teams that'll fold up where nobody wants to go. That's why you can't do this.
Rob,
this is not good for competitive balance.
First of all, this, as I said, this is not new. You just glossed over the fact that, like I said, Kareem forced his way out of Milwaukee and had the legendary career in L.A. Magic Johnson got Paul Westhead fired.
That ain't player. That had nothing to do with
player
coaches.
empowerment. You get your coach fired.
They've been getting coaches fired forever.
Let LeBron get somebody fired. That's what I'm saying. That's player empowerment, though.
No, but this here is that AAU BS. Stacking teams.
I'll give you some of that, but don't tell me it's not competitive. Like I said, in the 80s, the golden decade, they had 5 teams make the finals in 10 years.
And it wasn't the NBA.
And you talking about competitive
and the NBA
balance?
Wasn't great then.
That was the decade that saved the league.
No, but the league had other issues, drug issues, and other things that went on.
So,
I mean, let's be honest.
I'm saying that people view the 80s as the golden era and the decade that saved the league. And that was you had 5 teams get to the finals.
Daquan in Maryland, you're on the Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio. What's up?
Hey, fellas. Happy New Year. First call in for me this year.
What's up? Thank you. Happy New Year.
So I must say, I had a lot of time to think about this. I don't think LeBron is going to get a piece of his medicine this year because, I just feel like it is early. They will have time to get chemistry and stuff, but the Lakers are just still dominant and they have depth. But next year, Rob, I'm with you. I think he's getting a taste of his medicine next year because the Nets, man, they're just stacked. And you're not going to be able to do nothing with all that offensive scoring power. And then people are forgetting that they have Jeff Green. I just saw Shannon. I know they're playing the Knicks tonight. Jeff Green for defense. DeAndre Jordan can still play. And, they got some young dudes that I was just watching, and I know they're playing the Knicks, and they're blowing them out right now, but that's not a lot. But,
right.
I think they're going to be good next year.
No, look, I do too. And I'm not predicting a three-peat for the Lakers. So they might lose next year. But Rob's point was that Golden State took titles out of LeBron's hands. And he's saying this team's going to do it as well. So we'll see.